Hey, what's up my fellow farmers? It's Naples and welcome back to No Man's Land. So, I am back as well. For those of you who didn't know or haven't been paying attention, last Wednesday, which is 2 days ago for me, I'm recording this on a Friday, but last Wednesday I went into surgery for my knee. Nothing major, but it had to be done because, yeah, I was hurt all the time, so something needed to be fixed, but we are back. We are recording. Yesterday I recorded an ARC video and today we are back in No Man's Land. So, as you can see, the corn has germinated quite nicely. Sunflowers are also still growing very good, so very lovely. I also want to be doing the grass today, but as you can see, this grass over here, the one that we sown first, is already fully matured, but this one isn't yet. So I think this one will need one more additional month. So we're not gonna hold off on that, but we're gonna be starting today with making a little bit more money because currently we are still in May. I mean, we are in May, but the price for wool and fabric is still pretty good. So whatever spawned in overnight, I'm gonna be selling. Oh, the fabric sells real slow. There we go. We did manage to get one big lump sum, so 54,461 plus another 3308. Not bad at all. Lovely. So we have 308,701. Currently, there aren't many jobs for me to do because the canola is still growing, and these fields I've just shown you, they've only just germinated, so they are also still growing. The animals are doing okay. The chickens do need some food, but yeah, the trailer is still occupied with the TMR that we made in the previous episode as well, or 2 episodes ago I think. So yeah, we first have to dump that into the cow food trough. I'm not really sure if they have space. They do actually, so let's go ahead and give them some more food. Alright, so here we are at the cow farm, cow shed. Let's see if they will take it all. There's still 12,500 liters in here. Let's start the overloading. Will they take it all? No, they only took 4,000-ish liters. So the chickens will have to wait, unfortunately. They still do have enough food. How much do they have? 10,000 or something? Yeah, 10,000. So they should be able to last another month or 2, so that is fine. In case you were wondering what was wrong with my knee, by the way, I had to look it up because I had no idea what the English word is for what I tore in my knee, but apparently it's the same. It is the meniscus. You say it in Dutch as meniscus. In English maybe meniscus. I have no idea how to pronounce that, but it was yeah, that was torn, so that was that needed to be fixed. And now it is fixed. And now it's just, well, a waiting game until my knee is fully recovered. So, that is enough about me and my knee. Let's move on to the next job. And I think, actually, we just have to wait until June so that we can mow the grass over here. Because I want to put the, husbandry back to work again. What do we need? Do we need hay? Let's see. Can we teleport over here? Yes, we can. It is loud. I still have not fixed this, so I will do that as well. We have 5 and 4, so we need a bit more hay, but these are bigger, 11.5, and these are 9,400. So yeah, maybe I would do half and half that field. Do half of it as hay and half of it as silage. We also need some straw, but we don't have any crops growing at the moment for straw, so that's a bit of a pickle. Actually, that's, yeah, that really sucks. When will the damn canola be ready? Jeez, man. July. That is such a slow growing crop. Feels like forever since we have planted the or sown the canola. Jesus. Okay, fine. I will skip one more month and we will move into June. I also want to be buying some new stuff, like I mentioned in the previous episode. If I'm remembering correctly, I want to buy a lorry or a truck and a bigger trailer, also a water tanker. Oh, also that's a small tip. If you want to buy something big, please make sure you save before you buy it, because man alive, they don't always work. Let me tell you like that. I have seen a bigger YouTuber with Farming Simulator always struggling, not testing out what he's buying, and then having so much trouble. But for example, this one works. I've tested it and it works, but with these standard wheels, if you go for a capacity like this, 63,000, the wheels could sink in the ground. And then you have no way of moving that trailer. Well, you can move it, but it is very, very slow. For example, this one, if I use the 50,000 capacity on it with regular tires, even the white tires, I think I was struggling, it just sinks in the ground. So yeah, that is a no-go, unfortunately. This one as well, not with the 40,000, but if you use the capacity, where is it over here, to 100,000, that means 100,000 liters of liquid, which is also probably 100,000 kilograms. So yeah, those wheels tend to sink in the ground. And the same goes for trucks or lorries. I wanted to buy one of those, but I was trying it. I had this one with the double axle, so extra power. I had 880 or 640 horsepower, I don't know. But with a heavy trailer, these wheels were pushed down so much they were also sinking in the ground, and it just wouldn't work. The lorry was unable to pull that trailer, so please be aware of that. Please test your purchases before you save your game, because otherwise you're stuck with something that you may not want to have or which is unusable. So, just a small tip. Now let's move on to June. Alright, good morning. Welcome in June. As you can see, I've already been busy. We're going to be delivering a little bit more wool to the spinnery because it is about to run out. Let's see, I don't want to be delivering any half pallets to our storage. So we're just going to do 2 at a time. There we go. I'm gonna check the capacity. As you can see, the chickens still have some food. I was not able to empty the trailer for the cows. At the cows, I should say. Oh, 12,000, so we can deliver everything. That's good. Can it go in the trigger? That one wheel. Perfect. So, everything has been delivered. Those were all the pallets that have spawned. 21,000 liters. Perfect. And so that will keep running. I need to clean this trailer, but I also want to move those pallets towards the storage shed, the pallets of fabric. Luckily with the telehandler it is a bit more manageable and doable for me. Even though I am still struggling a little bit, it is better than with the wheel loader. So yeah, next job will be of course cutting the grass. I think everything has fully grown. As you can see in the distance, the canola looks ready, but it is not ready yet. It is only just in flower, or it has been since last month, but it's not ready yet for harvest. That's fine. Next month it will be ready. And if I'm not mistaken, I should be able to fit that into today's episode. So we're going to be harvesting the canola today. That will be nice. We still have plenty of money. So yeah, the reason also why I didn't buy the lorry yet is, well, you know me, I'm Dutch, so I will wait until it comes onto sale, and if it doesn't, then I will buy it new if I am in desperate need. But I will wait until September at least, because then the milk should be at a very good price. And I don't need a big tanker before that time, so I'm not going to be buying it just yet. We can still manage with the small water tanker to fill up the water trough at the animals. So yeah, it takes a bit longer, but yeah, that's fine. We will upgrade very, very soon. Okay, there we go. 2 pallets are already in storage. And that one is in storage as well. Perfect. So this one can go back on the cover, and then we're gonna grab the New Holland. There we go. And we're gonna be mowing the grass. which should be ready for a lovely cut. Alright, just real quick before we start on the grass work. Yeah, we only recently bought this planter and I think I've only used it once. But as you may remember, we don't need it anymore because we have made a new purchase in the previous episode or the episode before that. And we bought a seeder and planter all in one, which is also bigger than this one. So yeah, this has become obsolete. We don't need it anymore. So we got back 39,580. Very good. Alright, let's go to the grass field. Alright, here we are. I think I'm going to be doing this portion of the grass field over here, the one that I'm currently driving in, as hay. And I will do the bigger portion over there as silage. So, yeah, because silage is more valuable and the bales are a bit smaller, so I think that will be fine. Let's go ahead and unfold everything. It's gonna be a bit more tricky over here to get everything cut nicely because we are very close to growing crops at the moment. Turn everything on. Let's see, let's this time not lower everything at once, because I don't want to cut the other grass field by accident. And now we can lower this one. Alright, let's get started. So this should be pretty good because the grass field was in perfect condition. pH and nitrogen were all perfect, so I'm expecting quite a good, decent yield out of this. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna do it like this again. Don't want to be driving over there in the canola. Yeah, this is a bit tricky, of course. This is when you have fields so close together, you gotta be a bit more careful. But that's fine, we can manage. Doesn't matter. Alright, enough of me talking. Let's get a little time-lapse started and get everything cut. Maybe even rode up and build up, but I think that will be very long time-lapse. So anyway, I will see you in just a second. Alrighty, we're almost finished, and I think that went rather well. It was a bit of a struggle here and there near the field, but no biggie. We got it. So look at that, very beautiful. Turn everything off and fold it up as well. So as you can see, quite a few swaths, and over here a very thick carpet of freshly cut grass. So I think that will be good. I think I'm going to be starting with the tedding first, and then I'm going to start baling over here. As you can see, I did forget to put the front mower on swath dropping as well, so this one is a bit wider. I'm not sure if the baler will be able to pick this all up, but over here it gets a bit more narrow, so that should be no problem. But yeah, the reason I also want to start with the grass, with the silage, is because those bales are smaller, and should you have, how do I explain that? The grass bales are 9,400 liters, the hay bales are 11,500 liters. If I'm gonna be doing the hay first and I end up with a partially bale that is, I don't know, maybe 10,000 liters, so above the grass capacity, I think if I then do grass, it will destroy everything that is in the baler. So that means that you will lose, for example, 10,000 liters of grass or hay. And if you do it the other way around, I think it will convert it. So yeah, that's what I want to do. I don't want to be wasting anything, so just to play it safe, we're going to be doing the grass baling first, or the silage I should say, and after that I'm going to be doing the hay. But of course, in order to get hay, we first have to ted the entire field, so that is exactly what we're going to do. We have a very big tedder, so this should not take long at all. It is quite large actually. Alright. So we're going to be tedding, then we're going to be windrowing, and we're going to be baling. So I will try to fit it all again in one time lapse. I'm not sure if that will be possible, but we'll just see how it goes. Let's get started. Alright, I'm gonna be honest, such big machinery is absolutely amazing, but as you can see, it can also be quite a struggle. Maneuvering everything around here has been challenging. The windrowing, as you can see, was not as easy as it usually is, because that thing is absolutely huge. And well, even though that is pretty good, it does make for a very rough experience here and there in all these tight corners. And as you can see, if you are not perfectly aligned with the baler, it does miss a few bits here and there. This was just a absolute menace over here in this part of the field. Turning around, crashing into stuff, that was a challenge. But as you can see, we have managed to create quite a few bales. There's a helicopter. There it goes. It is quite loud, but it's gone. But yeah, we have managed to clear everything. We got a few bales. I'm not sure if you noticed, but I was able to pick up another 5% of the hay and not convert the grass bale into hay, so that was actually pretty good. We were able to use the hay to complete a grass bale, so that is excellent. I'm just going around picking up a few missed bits here and there. There's not that much anymore. Just a few bits. I will grab these and then call it quits. Then we are done. Not that it really matters, because there's no way in hell we can complete another bale. But I do want it to be a little bit more tidy than it is at the moment. But there we go. We are now finished. Turn it off. Unload that last bale. So we have 1, 2, 4 hay bales and a few more grass bales. So that is excellent. The wrapper is already here. Are there 4? Yeah, there are 4. Okay, perfect. So I'm just going to be dropping off the baler over here. It does take a hot second to disconnect, because it first lowers that that front bar, whatever the hell that's called, so that it doesn't tip over. Now we're gonna attach to this thing and create a few more lovely orange bales, silage bales that is. You don't have to turn it on, you just drive up to a bale and it will create, there we go, the silage bale. So as you can see, it is a bit faster. I explained everything in the first episode when we used this. And there we go. It is double the speed of a normal wrapper. I changed that myself because the standard speed of this thing was 10 times the speed, and that was, well, that was a bit much. Alright, here we go, second to last bale. And we are almost finished. Last one. Perfect. So all we have to do now is grab the trailer, get the bales in a nice lovely stack over there at the TMR mixer. Let's see, all we have to do is fold it. So I'm gonna be cleaning up here a little bit. I'm gonna pick up all the bales. I'm gonna do that off camera real quick. It's not that interesting. I'm just gonna drop them off over there near the TMR mixer, like I said. And then I think we're gonna move on to July and finally start the harvest of the canola. So I will see you in just a minute. Alright, before we move over into July, as you can see, I've been just topping up the TMR mixer. There we go, all the silage bales that were ready are already in here. I've already dropped in all the hay that was possible as well. There we go. At least I think a little bit more hay should be doable. Yeah, as you can see, there's a little bit more space for hay and silage as well, but yeah, those silage bales are not ready yet since we've only just wrapped them. But yeah, I was thinking about, wait a second, I am giving the cows straw, but we're not making the most of it because we don't have a manure heap. So I do have to build one. Let me just spike this bale. Oh yeah, that's the downside about these Hestons. They are very difficult to spike. And they are extremely sticky. There are cases where they just will not go off the spikes, which is a bit of a pain, but this will work because we can do this, lower it, and then reverse. There we go, and it's in. So hay is at its max capacity. Let's see if the hay bale is still here. Yep, the hay bale is still there. But what I wanted to do is build the manure heap, this one. You also have a liquid manure tank, but I don't think that's really necessary at this stage because manure is being stored in this shed. So I was thinking about building it here near the cows. That makes sense. We have some well, some wasted space over here that's not being used for anything, so I'm thinking right there should be fine. I will do some landscaping around here. I will do that off camera, make it a bit more neat. And, well, that's it. I will see you in July. Alright, good morning. Welcome in July. As you can see, rain is coming, and unfortunately it is coming very soon. It will be here at around 9. It will only last for 2 hours, but yeah, that doesn't give us much time to start the harvest, so I'm just gonna go ahead and feed the chickens real quick because they are about to run out of food. As you can see, the cows did take everything, so that is good. We now finally have the space in our trailer to feed the chickens because they really need their food, because they are also very good at producing eggs and making us a lot of money. We are tipping on the other side. Let's change that to the left side. There we go. So we're just going to be feeding them real quick, and then we're going to be moving on to the harvest. As you can see, the eggs are piling up quite a bit. So we need to find some sort of a production area or a production building that also uses eggs. Will they take everything? 18,000 liters. They did. All my life. How much do they need? Oh, by the way, we have some more cows. They have now produced 15 more cows. Well, produced. It's their offspring. Let's see. Oh, that's almost full, so I'm guessing it takes 25. Okay, perfect. So, well, this can just, I don't know, stay here, I guess. Because we're gonna be needing the combine. So you can wait there. And there's the combine. We can even upgrade this one if we need. But canola, if I'm remembering correctly, is not an extremely high yielding crop. So yeah, we don't need to do any upgrades. I'll save my money for now. We could... Ooh. We could crash into a rock. That's exactly what we did. But we could also cheese the system a little bit and make more money. Let me just show you real quick what I mean by that, because there is something in sale. As you can see, this one. We have only just purchased this one brand new. So if we trade in our old one, we get a lot more money back than what this one will cost. So I could do that, but yeah, that's a bit cheesing the system, so I'm not going to be doing that. Let's see. We gotta go, well, this way, because I don't fit through all these openings with this header, so let's go the long way. Oh, we also have to clear the fabric. As you can see, it is producing quite a lot of fabric already, so very good, but I do need to upgrade it again. Yes, that's right, I have the upgradable factory mod also installed. That saves a lot of room. Let's see, factory will upgrade will be 72,000, then it will be level 3. So I will do that later. For now I want to first unfold the harvester, but I also want to save our money a little bit. Just like I said, I want to get a lorry or a truck. But here we go, time to harvest the canola. Finally, we are harvesting the canola. It has been in the ground for so long, and well, I really felt like there was nothing to do around the farm. So yeah, we did, of course, do a lot of work, because we were able to create the 2 new fields, get the sunflowers in the ground, get the corn in the ground. So of course that is a good thing, that we don't have to harvest the crop in between. So that is good. We could give all our attention to the new fields. And I did forget to apply the nitrogen to the grass field and also the pH, so I think I will do that once we are finished with the harvest, but I will do that off camera most likely. I don't know yet. Maybe I will include it in the next episode. I don't know. I've missed a small bit. I know that doesn't really matter, because that's probably only 1 or 2 liters. And at this stage, and with this amount of canola we're harvesting, I don't think that really matters. And as you can see, we are currently 25% full after one side of the field done. So yeah, I think this is going to be very good. We're going to be making quite a lot of money off the canola. But yeah, that is enough of me talking. I think it's a good time to start the next time lapse, get the harvest done. I will try to harvest, no, I won't try to, I will harvest both of these fields today, so that we can move on to the next crop in the next episode. So anyway, let's get the time lapse started, and I will see you again in just a minute. Well, there is the rain, so we have to stop, unfortunately. Well, we can continue, but this will result into a reduced harvest amount, or a reduced yield, I should say. So yeah, of course we're not going to be doing that. So I'm going to be dumping this into the trailer, and we're going to unload the trailer. And I will just see if there are a few other jobs to do around the farm. I thought about dropping that bale over in in the mixer over here, but hay is completely full, so I will take that bale to the storage shed. The other ones are already in the storage shed. Man, this thing is so slow at unloading. The bales are at 92% fermenting, so they are not quite there yet. Almost 8% remaining, so very good. But yeah, I will just do some odd jobs. I'll also move the fabric to the storage point, and if there's another complete pallet of wool, I will also take that to the storage shed as well. So I guess I will just see you again in a second when the rain has stopped. Alright, the rain has stopped. Let's continue. Now, isn't this a pretty picture? This is how you should harvest and unload at the same time. Lovely. So, as you can see, we are almost finished with the field. It wasn't really necessary to unload the combine already, but yeah, since we are almost done and we're going to be moving on to the next field, I thought, why not make a beautiful picture like this? Maybe I can even use it as a screenshot. Who knows? As the thumbnail, I mean, for the video. And we're coming up to the end. There we go. Lovely. So, the worker has left. Yep. He or she has left the building. And there we go. Oh, the engine has been turned off immediately. Lovely. Okay, so this can move on to the next field. I will dump this load into the silo, and I'm actually wondering how much we got from this one field. So let me just dump it in the silo and I will see you in a second. Alright, so in total this field has given us, what are we looking for? Canola. Oh my. Almost 56,000 liters from just one field. That is actually not bad at all, man. Very good. Alright, on to the next field, I guess. And there we go, that is already the final piece of the second canola field. There we go, we are finished. Lovely. So, let's see how much we have in total. First, of course, I'm gonna be dumping everything over here in the trailer. Yo, that's gonna take a hot second since it's rather slow unloading. Alright, there we go, that is empty. So that is another 17,873 liters. And we already had 56, so that's gonna be, well, 70, 73 something like that. Let's just dump everything in the silo and see how much it actually is before I make a fool of myself. Alright, there we go. So, apparently I can do basic math. So very good, 73,792 liters, not bad. And on that bombshell, I think it's a good time for me to end today's episode. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget guys, hit that like button. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe as well. Until the next one guys, bye bye.